welcome to the Department of Defense Ports, Protocols, and Services Management, or PPSM Overview training session. This training is the first in a series of PPSM training products. This informational session will tell you who we are, what the words Ports, Protocols, and Services mean, and provide a basic overview of the PPSM process. At the end of this training, you will understand key aspects of the PPSM program, how to stay current with the program, and the relevant importance of the program to you as a mission partner, network administrator, certification and accreditation authority, or software developer. Throughout this training module, the phrase Internet Protocols, Data Services, and Associated Ports may be represented in its abbreviated form as PPS or Ports, Protocols, and Services. In 2004, the DoD-CIO created the PPSM program to ensure that Internet Protocols, Data Services, and Associated Ports used in DoD information systems, applications, and boundary protection devices are cataloged, controlled, and regulated. The PPSM program is implemented and managed by the Defense Information Systems Agency, or DISA. Now, because there are inherent vulnerabilities associated with the use of IP protocols and data services, we as PPSM provide policy, guidance, and standards in harmony with DoD information assurance policy to combat evolving cyber threats. The benefit to you is that we foster uninterrupted access to government resources and critical applications while promoting that all-important word, reciprocity. By standardizing ports, protocols, and services usage and mappings leading to interoperability, we consequently enhance the information system security in defense. Important to note, when you are compliant with PPSM standards, interoperability is assured for information traversing DoD networks. In short, PPSM provides DoD components, mission partners, and program managers with situational awareness and understanding in the defense of their networks. PPSM operates under the authority, direction, and control of the DoD-CIO as outlined in the Department of Defense Instruction 8551.01, which applies to all organizational entities in the Department of Defense. This instruction includes information technology consistent with DoD 8500 series policies, regardless of classification or sensitivity. All PPS used within planned, newly developed, acquired, and existing DoD networks, and DoD network connections with mission partners up to and including the DoD side of the boundary protection devices. PPSM's importance is also recognized by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or NIST. NIST has published recommended security controls for federal information systems and organizations better known as NIST SP 800 TAC 53. This special publication provides a set of security controls that can satisfy the breadth and depth of security requirements levied on information systems and organizations. PPSM security control is CM7, which requires identification and elimination of unnecessary PPS, prevention of unauthorized software programs, and rules authorizing conditions of software program usage in compliance with registration requirements of PPS. IP protocols are the communications or transport protocols used to relay information or data across a network from source to destination. In short, a protocol is simply an agreed-upon way to communicate and defines the overall structure and function of packets and IP addresses. One of the most commonly known IP protocols is the Transmission Control Protocol, or TCP. While PPSM does catalog the use of transport protocols, the bulk of our focus is in the data service that is carried on these transport protocols. Each software application program that is loaded on a DoD information system must also be able to exchange data in the right format and packet structure to understand each other or properly communicate. The agreed-upon rule is set by the application protocol or data service. In PPSM's name, services refers to the data services. For example, HTTP and HTTPS are data services used when surfing the web. This is the heart of where we focus our attention as a group. Our value as a program comprises finding vulnerabilities and then describing steps to help minimize the exposure or risk these vulnerabilities have to the DoD community. The third part of our namesake is ports. Although the word ports is listed first in the PPSM acronym, true situational awareness and understanding rests in knowing that Internet protocols and data services are used on DoD networks. In the past, firewall administrators were only concerned with opening and closing port numbers to enable interoperability and network defense. Today, our goal is to transform that thinking to include the concept that underlying Internet protocols, data services, and port usage must be linked to the software applications used in DoD information systems. In a nutshell, the concept of the port provides the logical mechanism for managing or keeping track of multiple and simultaneous sessions. Imagine your new DoDIS as a company located in New York and your primary customer resides in California. Each location represents two separate enclaves. In this illustration, we'll be using a tractor, trailer, and loading dock number to represent the transport protocol, data service, and port. The combined tractor-trailer will pick up the payload at the correct loading dock, which represents port number 80. The tractor-trailer will transport the payload to your client in California, traversing the many highways between New York and California, also known as the Defense Information Systems Network, or DISN. Upon arrival to the customer's location, the site security guard, better known as the perimeter firewall, validates the proper loading dock number, trailer, and truck information is correct prior to granting access to the site. The truck driver backs the trailer into that dock with its contents for final delivery. Afterwards, the payload is removed from the trailer and the process is then complete. Of course, this is a simplified model of an IT communication process, but hopefully the analogy helps to better understand how PPSM applies to all three aspects of the network delivery system, in other words, the Internet protocols, data services, and associated ports. In order for PPSM to catalog, control, and regulate ports, protocols, and services, each organization must declare its use of applications and their underlying IP protocols, data services, and associated ports. The declaration or registration is done through the PPSM registry, which is the first of a four-step process that includes assessment, approval, and publication. Once you have a PPSM registry account, you'll be able to register your system's information. The best place to obtain this information is using your DoD Instruction 8510.01 or your DoD Information Assurance Certification and Accreditation Process, or DICAP package, where the ports, protocols, and services in use should already be documented. If the service has already been approved by the PPSM Configuration Control Board, or CCB, for example HTTP on port 80 for general web browsing, you'll be able to select that data service and port combination from a drop-down menu in the registry. If the data service is something that has not already been assessed and approved for use by the PPSM CCB, you'll have to manually enter the new service, which will trigger the need for a vulnerability assessment. The vulnerability assessment process of the new service will determine its vulnerabilities and weaknesses and identify implementation strategies. The assessment results are presented to the PPSM tag members for a technical review and component consensus, and subsequently voted upon by the component members of the PPSM CCB. An information assurance designation is assigned to the service based on the assessment results, review and consensus, and vote. Once the CCB has approved a new service, it's added to the Category Assurance List, also known as the CAL. The CAL provides a collective list of all ports, protocols, and services approved for use within the DoD on classified and unclassified networks. In addition to the information found in the CAL, the PPSM Vulnerability Assessment reports contain more information on the application using the port, protocol, and service, such as a description, functional capabilities, and the network boundaries the data service is authorized to cross. The VA reports are available in the PPSM registry and on other PPSM classified and unclassified websites. In addition, the VA reports are constantly updated or modified as new information, security concepts, or defense strategies are introduced to PPSM. Organizations are encouraged to check with PPSM for the latest products. For more information on the PPSM registry database and its products, please visit one of our websites. These websites also have documents and forms, a component contact list of CCB and tag members, and the PPSM read board. The Read Board is produced on a monthly basis and was created to help keep the community apprised of current events within the PPSM program. The Read Board provides a quick look into the latest CCB approvals, changes in policies and procedures, and any other new and exciting PPSM topics that need to be communicated immediately to the community. Also listed here are the upcoming PPSM computer-based trainings designed to assist mission partners. Thank you for attending the PPSM Overview training session. We hope that by showing you the authority and purpose of PPSM, defining ports, protocols, and services, walking you through the PPSM process, and sharing the list of PPSM resources, you understand the valuable role of PPSM in the DoD community. If you have further questions about the role of PPSM in your organization, please contact your TAG representative. If you're unable to reach your TAG representative, please feel free to contact PPSM by phone or email for assistance. We look forward to working with you. This introduction to Ports, Protocols, and Services Management has been provided by the DoD PPSM and Enterprise Connection Division.